We are live at Stagecoach, and we're talking hometown, folks. You know, Stagecoach reaches across the world. The country music lives in Oxnard.
Yeah.
Annie Bosco's
I
with
love
us.
it. My hometown station.
This is awesome.
100.7 K.
We had a great time at Thanksgiving. We spent the morning talking about your break, and here you are at Stagecoach playing the biggest country music festival
I know.
On the West Coast. It's world known. I was talking to people from Australia.
Yeah.
And here they are to see new artists like you. You got to be excited.
Oh, thrilled, ecstatic. This has been a lifelong dream.
Yeah.
Lifelong.
And you are dedicated. You are working so hard right now.
We are working really hard.
Yeah.
It's been a long week. We had like 6 or 7 gigs. Yeah.
That's what it's all about, right? It's the dream.
It is, and it's building. Like we're building right now, and it's a unique time. I think in that beginning, place of an artist's career,
right,
where you feel as though you can't say no to anything quite yet. It's like you have to do everything, right, to get the exposure. And of course, you'll always do as much as you can, but eventually, you can't do everything.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But you're enjoying it now. Take in the moments. Really let it be a part of. What makes you who you are in the music industry. So for folks that aren't familiar with Annie, Annie Bosko, she is genuinely from the 805.
I am.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Oaks Christian High School.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
Right there off the 101.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I was the second graduating class. It was a tiny school. I had like 50 people in my class.
Yeah.
It was brand new. It wasn't big yet. And I tell people, I'm like, I grew up line dancing twice a week at Borderline.
Yeah.
And, my dad was in agriculture farming. So we had horses. My uncle was in the rodeo world. So it was like we had a corn stand on horses, but I still surfed.
Yeah.
It was like I had both worlds.
Yeah. Well, we were talking when Noel first told me about you.
Yeah.
Noel's on the other side of the camera.
Oh my gosh, we've emailed before. I'm putting together who you are.
There, we're piecing it all together.
Oh my gosh.
This is your life.
I think I emailed.
We'll be bringing back your high school teachers. No, I'm just kidding.
I think I emailed him a couple years ago, like, hey, if possible, I'd really like to be played on 100.7. There's so many people. There's people I work with now. They're like, I emailed 10 years ago. I'm like, hey, like my PR Evie McFarlane. Like 10 years ago, I was like, if you'd be willing to work on a budget, I will work very hard. And she responded and was like, I can't right now, but like she was so sweet. But hey, you know what? I'm a hustler. What can I say? I'm a hustler, baby.
Yeah. But Noel said to me, he said, you know her, right? I'm like, no, I don't know. And then I was like talking to people, like everybody knew who you were in the 805. They'd all heard because you had played all over and you made friends. And I'm like, but no one's told me. I don't know her.
I know how we don't know.
Now all of a sudden we got a little friendship going.
Yeah, we do. You came to watch me at the Troubadour.
Yeah.
Which was so sweet. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We had fun that night.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. And I just like my heart. You guys are literally, I think your station is 5 minutes from Bosko Farms headquarters.
Yeah.
Literally 5 minutes.
So you surf, right? You said you surf. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know. We got to manifest the surf rodeo because I surf and I rodeo.
Well, guess what? The surf rodeo is coming back. We just announced it the other day.
I know. That's why
July the 5th.
That's awesome.
Chris Jensen's going to be playing.
Love it.
Let's get your people to talk to our people and let's get you out there for that.
Yes. He's a great entertainer too. Yeah. I love his show.
Yeah. But you've got some great relationships in this business. You got friendships with like Yoko.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Dwight, and I met years ago, I think at the CMA Awards, and his wife started following me on social media. And then she saw me sing at my church. They do like a live stream of it, and she saw that. So we became friends, and she invited me out to a show, and then she brought him to one of my shows. And we just, we obviously have a shared love for the California country sound and California country music, Bakersfield, Buck. And so that led to a friendship. And then we ended up recording a duet together. And I've gone out and opened for him. And they've been so sweet. They both texted me last night. They're like, if you need to come on the bus tomorrow, like, we got you. Are you okay? Like, they've been so sweet, so supportive. So I think collaborating with your musical heroes is different than just a collaboration, because it's like these are the people that inspired me to sing country music in the first place.
And they're going to give you great advice. They're going to give you the best direction you can get.
Yeah.
Right?
And especially because he's such a renegade. He's such a rebel. He so does his own thing. And I don't know that there's very many artists who can say that they revolutionized a genre. And he's one of them.
Oh, yeah.
And his music is timeless. It's like I was in like Home Depot the other day and heard Fast As You. And it's like, this is music that will be around forever.
Yeah.
Like how many people actually make music that will be around forever?
So 1,000 Miles from Nowhere.
Oh, one of my favorite songs.
So next time you listen to it, he says, I've got heartaches
in my pocket.
I've got pickles in my head. That's the line.
He said echoes in my head.
It says pickles. I swear to God, that's what he says when he reads.
I got echoes in my head. I got pickles in my head. Okay.
It's one of those lines that when I heard it the first time, I'm like, wow, he just said he had pickles in his head.
That's so funny.
Anyway, well, cool. And Vince Gill, you've collaborated with Vince Gill.
Yep.
I mean, you've got some good stuff going on, girl.
Yeah, we're excited, and there's a lot of really awesome stuff happening in the next 6 months. Well, and hopefully forever.
Yeah, and let's talk about your EP. What you've got the first single out there, but it's got a 90s kind of feel to it.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's very empowering for women. Like, you're not just you're like telling the guy like, hit the road, Jack. Like, I'm in charge.
Neon Baby, I wanted to go in the other direction because I'd written so many songs telling guys off. So intentionally, it almost felt a little empowering to be the girl saying, hey, we don't have to be out at a bar to party because I can be the party.
Right.
And that's empowerment in itself, but just in a different way.
Kind of reminded me of the Chris Young, the Black Dress song.
Yeah, the Black Dress.
From her point of view.
A girl's perspective. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And I grew up on 90s country, so it's like, how could it not be woven into, the fabric of what I'm doing?
Yeah. Well, we wish you a lot of success.
Thank you.
And thank you so much.
Thank you so much for supporting me, you guys. Thank you.
And we're gonna work to see if we can get you out to the surf.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
And thank you for being on a radio tour. The friendships that I've developed with people and the champions and supporters. It's so special and unique to country music. This community. It's like that. That just warms my heart so much. So, thank you for your support.
And we hope you're feeling better.
Thank you.
We're not gonna talk about it, but.
You can talk about it.
I've
been very open about it.
The other day.
Yeah.
And just be careful when you open up an Instant Pot.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Amen to that one. Amen to that one.
Annie Bosko, everybody live with 100.7
Thank you. The best. Thank you so much.